In this video, we're going to help you set up your Google or Gmail senders here in SuperSend. So first, I'm logged into my SuperSend account. First thing I want to do is click Add Sender. In SuperSend, we have this idea of sender profiles. So whenever you're adding senders, just be sure to select a profile or create one. You can always change this later. So I'll just select this profile for now. And from here, then you'll want to sort of select what sender type you want to add. In this case, it's Google. There's a series of steps here that you'll want to follow, but I'm just going to walk you through in this video each of those steps actually inside of Google Cloud Platform, so you can kind of see what it looks like in real time. So first thing you want to do is just come to Google Cloud, so console.cloud.google.com. You'll want to be an admin to be able to access this, so just make sure you have admin access or talk to your admin on the workspace. First thing you want to do is, once you're in here, you want to create a project. So up here, we're just going to come up to grab this little button here, and we're going to select new project. Okay, from there, we're going to name it whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I'm just naming it that because I'm going to delete this. I'll hit create. Okay, so you can see up here in the top right, the project is creating. It takes a second for this to be finished. Once it's finished, you'll want to select the project, and just note up here, you'll see like this is the project you're now in and you're now working within. So everything from this point forward, just make sure you're up here in the top selector, it shows this project. So every screen will be attached to this project. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is enable the Gmail API. So you'll go to quick access, you'll see it here. It can also be accessed from the search menu. So whatever you want to, whichever way you want to do it. You could even just type in Gmail API up here, and there it is. But I'll just come through the menus. So API and services, you'll land here first. You want to enable API and services, so there's a button up here. You'll want to search for the Gmail API, and here it is. And then you'll want to enable it. So once this is enabled, we're going to go through creating OAuth credentials and an OAuth consent screen. So once you've got the Gmail API enabled, you'll see some stuff over here. We're going to be working in these side menus next. Next thing you want to do is configure your OAuth consent screen. So right here, it says OAuth consent screen on the left. Okay, blank screen, so we'll go ahead and get started. You're going to name the app again, so SuperSend test delete me. That's what I'm going to name it. Generally, this will be your email or like a group that's in your workspace, but generally it's going to be your email. We'll hit next. Audience, this is tricky for you'll notice here in the steps here, you can choose either. If you're using internal, this will just be anybody that's attached to your domain, so supersend.io, like email inboxes that are attached to that. External will allow you to add domains to that, so you could have supersend.io, getsupersend.com, trysupersend.com, and you can add those types of other domains. So generally, people are going to use external, and so I'll do external for this one. Again, this will just be your email address here. And we're going to agree, we'll continue, and we've created. Okay. Okay, so that's the consent screen. That's all finished. The next thing we want to do is create OAuth credentials. So again, over here on the left, there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can either come to clients, or if you looked back here, there was like a button that says create OAuth client. Either one will work. We'll get you there. So let's go ahead and create OAuth client. First thing that we want to do is select the application type. So we're going to collect web application. Again, you can name it SuperSend delete me. Okay. Then you want to add these two URLs. So in the JavaScript origin, you'll see in the instructions, we just give you the exact URLs to add there. So I'll just come back and get those. kind of skipping down here. I'll just grab this first one for the JavaScript, which is the first one here. And then the second one for the URI, which is here. Okay, so your screen should look something like this. Web application, you've named it, you've added this JavaScript origin URL, and then this authorized redirect URI, which is the URL. And there you go. Now, right here, this is what we're looking for. So this download JSON, you'll want to download this. We're going to save this because we're going to use it at the end. We're going to use it later. So we'll click OK. We'll hit create. If you forgot to get it on that screen, it's always here. So we see I'm under clients and it's here. You see this here. If you just open this, oops, sorry. If you just open this here, you can always download it right here. So here's that JSON again. We can download it here. So we'll get out of this screen. The next thing we need to do, last step, is we need to add scopes. So where can we do that? We can go to data access right here. From there, we just want to click add or remove scopes. And again, there's two URLs that we'll give you. So again, right here in this screen here, we're just going to copy and select both of these. So the first one, I'm going to come up here. And just remember, I clicked add or remove scopes. This side menu popped up. There's a search bar here. I'm going to paste that in. And this is the first one that we need. So we'll select it and update. We're going to add one more. Okay. This one here. And then we're going to put this in here. We're going to update. And did that work? I don't think that worked. Let me try that one more time. Oh, I didn't select it here. Then click update. Cool. Now you've got one here, and we'll click save. And now we are complete. That's kind of the last step to get this set up. Again, we have one more step about adding test users. And so if you wanted to come in here and add different email, Kurtis at supersend.io, Kurtis at trysupersend.com, right? You can sort of add in any of those necessary URLs that you would need. And again, this isn't on the domain. So you have to have that domain in your Google Workspace. Like if you're making email inboxes and domains, you would already have that done. But that's the last step there. So again, we've got the JSON. We're back to this step. We've completed all of our steps here. Then we want to click next, and we are going to now upload that JSON. So it's right here. I'm not going to upload this because I've already got it, but this is all we're looking for. So when you open that and you add it here, you click next, and then you'll be able to just add those Gmail, all your Gmail inboxes pretty seamlessly. And then if you ever want to, if you ever need to see that URL, that JSON again, it's always going to be under your team. And then under senders, under like Google senders, it'll be on this screen here. You'll see it out there. Okay, that's it. This is how to get set up with Gmail. If you guys have any problems, just ping us over our support chat. We're happy to help. Thanks.